Hello, good evening, and welcome back to MLE. We've got some Champ League action coming up for you. The Comets and the Rhinos. With me is ZB, and I am Jordak. I'm glad to be here. ZB, how's it going, man?
Good. I was about to say, Deli, you've grown a beard since the last time I spoke with you moments ago. But it's not Deli, it is Jordak. And Jordak, I'm so glad that you are here with us for more Champ League action. This should be very competitive here.
Oh yeah, we've got the Comets and the Rhinos. The Rhinos actually, like the Wolves in the last series, having a 16-9 record so far going into this match. Pretty dominating. The Comets, I don't
Absolutely.
remember offhand.
10 and 15.
10 and 15, not bad either. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. I mean, Comets can pull themselves back up to a 15 and 15 if this goes their way. That'd
Right.
be something, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. I know that the Comets are looking for that. The Rhinos have yet to drop a series, though. We are here in week 6 of MLE, and they are a clean 5-0. They are known as one of the most dominant teams in Champ League, and they
Yeah,
are
that's impressive.
certainly, yeah, that is very good. And what's interesting about this one, we have both teams' GMs playing in this one. Or we were supposed to. It looks like we might have some subs from what we were given. We do have Casey Scragg and Myth playing for the Rhinos, but it will be Springer and Rapid Champion playing for the Comets.
All right, and the players have taken the field. It looks like Casey is getting a big clear out of the goal and putting it up to Methonian. Casey now following it back up through the Rhinos half, coming into Comets territory, and Rapid Champion tries to put it away, but it's back in the center for Myth. Myth, can he get the shot off? No, it gets bounced out. And Casey loses that touch, but Springer's there for a shot, not quite on target. And Myth is able to take it back up the wall to the other side.
Yeah,
It's slowing
Springer,
down a little bit.
if you are a astute observer in MLE that follows the transactions, you'll know that Springer is a reserve for the Comet. Doesn't get involved in that one. Didn't want to get in the way of Rapid Champion's goal. Good job there. But yeah, Springer subbing in for Thunderbug, it would assume. So we do have a reserve on the field, and the Comets are going to be able to take an early 1-0 lead.
And those early leads, especially, we were just talking about the Rhinos not dropping a single series yet. That could be big for the Comets if they can maintain that kind of pressure and hold that lead.
Yeah,
that
that
going for the
first
50.
goal might turn into a first game win and then maybe a series win for the Comets as well. So that would certainly off to a good start.
Yeah, the Rhinos just denied by the crossbar. What a play, though. Casey getting back on defense. He's going up for the clear, but the ball is already past him. Methonian gets a touch, and the Comets are nowhere near it. Here comes Methonian trying to center it for his teammate. No. What a demo, and Springer takes the slow-rolling ball. He's dribbling, but it seems that somebody may be AFK on the Comets team, or possibly having some connection issues.
Yeah,
What's going on there?
That I think we're both back now. I think that was just a momentary disconnect there, as Casey is able to get a shot on, but it is not on target. It goes off the sidewall. Methonian trying to dribble this one out of his own defensive zone and into the offensive zone. Does a good job winning the 50 there. Rhinos doing everything they can to tie the game, and they did.
And KC coming up in the Mantis to put on the open net. Rapid not able to turn on it and get back up in the air fast enough.
Yeah, really good job there by Casey. And long-time MLE people will know that the Rhinos like to wear those Rhino horns on the top of their car. And does anyone look better in the Rhino horn than KC? With the he makes his decal look almost like a Rhino skin. But I digress, as Methonian is able to dribble this one off the wall and put it home. Great touch there.
And there we go. The Rhinos taking back that 1-point lead. Now they're up ahead. Springer going for the face-off against Myth. Let's see how they do. Ball's dead in the middle. Springer's got control of it. He clears it out, and it's bouncing into the corner where Casey will pick it up. Casey gets it past one Comet. Can he pick the dribble back up? He gets it out to Methonian. Methonian's got the shot on target, but Springer's able to jump up and get the clear. Another pass back, and Myth puts it in. What a pass right there.
Yeah, it was a really good passing play that set up that scoring opportunity, and then it was another pass that led to the scoring opportunity. So good job by the Rhinos, and I think this is what makes them one of the most competitive teams in Champ League, is their ability to be aware of the location of their teammates, be aware of the location of the defenders, and just make those perfect touches to put the ball in space where they're able to score.
Now Methonian with an open shot, and he drains it again. These Rhinos already, they've taken 7 shots to the Comets 3, and this one has gone in on pretty much the first shot at the net, but a few of them, they're really scoring goals by consistent pressure.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job there. And like the first 2 series that we saw on stream tonight, the team that has been coming into the series known as the dominant team with the better record, they have just been able to score at will on their opponent. And speaking of scoring at will, there's Methonian again. Casey's cracked up off the backboard, and Methonian reads it, gets it over Springer. Flat car problems.
That was such an angle too, man.
It was. It just proves again that the Octane is the best car, beats the flat car 9 times out of 10, and that time it certainly did. Rhinos dominating this one.
Casey's able to control that 50 just to keep it out of the Comets' possession. Now Methonian gets the pass back to him, but Casey can't quite make it up to it. Comets trying to take the ball back on the Rhinos' half. Now this one is up for Rapid if he can get to it, but Casey is there to make the clear. Myth pushes it back up. It's now down to Casey and Springer. Casey keeps it out, but it's going right back to the Comets' possession. Luckily, Methonian is there to make the save. Methonian taking the ball off the wall. It's up. Casey's hanging back just in case. And now the ball is lobbed up. Back to the Rhinos. Casey trying to put it on the net as the Rhinos make some bumping plays too.
Ooh, open goal.
Oh no! Methonian was rewarded by the bumps with the open net, but he couldn't quite secure it. Now Casey putting it out into the corner. Myth pushing it back towards the middle, and he's unable to get the ball right to Casey, but then again, the Rhinos, with a 5-1 lead, they don't have to do that much at the moment.
No, the Rhinos are doing a really good job. There is a goal by the Comets, and as we alluded to earlier, Springer is a reserve player stepping in to play for the Comets. You're only allowed to play a reserve twice in a season, so you wonder how much has Springer got to play with Rapid Champion leading up to this game, and that might that's what might lead to some of the miscommunication, where I would believe that Casey and Methonian play quite a bit, so that is probably what leads to the high level of chemistry that we are seeing for the Rhinos. 3 goals for the Comets here are going to be pretty tough, but that is not going to slow them down.
Here comes the shot.
Oh
Casey
my. It's too easy.
Slams it in off the great pass from Myth right there.
It was. Casey Stragus puts that one, or sorry, it was Myth, like you said, puts that one off the backboard. Comet defenders not able to get in the way of that ball.
And here comes Springer and Myth going for the faceoff. Springer's got control of it. It's a one-on-one against Casey. He waits it out, but Casey is able to make the read. Rapid Champion trying to make some last effort for the goal differential. Getting the ball out to Springer. Springer's got it almost on target, but it hits the post. And that concludes game 1. What do you think, ZB? What can the Comets do differently to turn this around in the next game?
That is a very good question. I am getting some inside information. It looks like Springer has played with the Comet players quite a bit, so there goes that theory. It must just be that Rhinos are that dominating to win game 1. 6-2. The Comets, you'll see, are getting lots of shots. You just have to wonder, what is the quality of those scoring chances? 7 shots, but only 2 saves for the Rhinos. That tells me that the Comets are getting those balls into the offensive zone and near the face of the goal, but they are not high quality scoring opportunities. So they just need to step up the pressure, um, make things awkward for the Rhinos. I feel like the Rhinos have been in complete control here. They felt very comfortable. They've been able to play their own game. The Comets need to do something so that, not let the Rhinos be in such great control.
For sure. Let's see if they can do it, or if the Rhinos will continue to punish the opposition as they did in this first game. We've got 4 more left. The players are getting on the field for game 2 of this series in a 5-game series. And we've got an even face-off here. Come on. And Rapid Champion and Myth go for it. And the ball's out to Springer. Springer trying to get another touch to secure the goal. Can't quite make it. Myth gets the clear out to the corner. Now it's Rapid trying to score over Myth, but KC is there with the backflip clear. Not looking great for the Rhinos at the moment. They double commit, but they're still able to keep it clear of the net. Now KC with the long clear. Myth is going up for it. Aerialing. Slides out. It's back into the middle. KC pushing it back to Myth. It's going across the net where nobody is there. Springer loses the 50 to KC. This pressure from the Rhinos is just incredible, and they are rewarded with a goal.
Yeah, as we alluded to in the pregame here, I feel like Rhinos had the possession of the ball for that entire 39 seconds. Even though the Comets were up on the offensive zone and were able to get 3 shots, I never felt like the Rhinos were in a bad spot. They were always rotating quickly to be in good positions to make plays, and Comets really didn't put the Rhinos in a bad position, and then Rhinos were very quickly able to just turn on
this
it
one.
and create a scoring opportunity for themselves. I thought they might be able to bury it there. Casey just playing with the defense. He dribbles it past one. He touches it off the back wall past the other. The Rhinos might be too good. They might be too good because they are absolutely dominating here in this one.
They really are doing something with every pass. If it's not a goal, they're there to make another play so quickly. Myth putting it into the middle again. Springer's able to make the save. What a play.
Absolutely.
That one's a little bit high, but it's bouncing right back to Myth and Rapid. Rapid gets a touch, but it's back under Myth's control. Myth trying to get one more touch high up. Ball bounces loose, and now it's up to Springer in the corner. Oh no, a little bit of a misplay here, but the Comets stay safe. And Casey, can he stop it? What? Oh wow. Casey able to make the stop. But despite all that, Springer is right there to play cleanup.
Yeah, Casey doing a great job to get behind that one and keep that one out of the face of the goal. But the Rhinos not able to keep the second chance out. Springer seeing his opportunity and taking it. Cuts the deficit 2-1. Lots of time. And I feel like that's what the Comets...
And another amazing shot from the Rhinos.
Yeah, making me eat my words. I was going to talk about how the Comets are going to have to do a good job of just catching the Rhinos off guard and maybe getting those fast breaks, but it's the Rhinos just, again, making things awkward. Those balls off the backboard, the Comets not able to clear those away. Backboard defense so important at this level of play, and the Rhinos doing a really good job of making the Comets pay for their lack of clears.
Yeah, Methonian was so quick to recognize that opportunity, take the inverted shot, which was not an easy angle. That one, he wins the goal off the 50-50 too. The Rhinos are so hard to stop. They're scoring at every chance they get so far, almost.
They really are. Coming into this one, people knew that Rhinos were a force to be reckoned with. They are large. They are strong. They have horns on their head, for crying out loud. So they are a force to be reckoned with. Now, Comets are also large objects.
Oh.
As can be shown here as Rapid Champion. Comets travel at a high rate of speed through space, and when they collide with other planetary bodies, there is damage. And if the Comets can continue to cause damage in this one, they need 2 more goals to tie this one up and another one to take the lead. They are certainly a force to be reckoned with. This is a great battle we have here.
Springer trying to keep the ball out of the Methonians' possession, and the ball goes clear long off the pinch. Now it's bouncing back to the middle, but Springer's there to catch it. Myth hanging back and waiting. He pushes a touch to the corner. He's going for another one to get it. Lined up for his teammate. Here comes KC. The ball gets over him, and Rapid is left with the open net.
See, and here the Comets come. They are doing a real good job not letting this early deficit get to them. Rapid champion touching it over the Rhinos defenders. The Comets, certainly quality players of their own. They might just need a little opportunity to get going here. Good touch there by Springer. Didn't get the dunk, but did get the double touch. Can Rapid champion do it again? He can't. So plenty of time for the Comets. They
Casey
really
puts
just
a
need
long
to,
bomb on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, they really just need to sit back and, play their own game. Whatever they feel like is the best strategy for them, I want to see them go for it. The Rhinos have been able to, maintain control of this one. Good bump there by Springer. And the Comets starting to come alive in this one.
Now Casey trying to keep it clear. He makes the save. The ball is bouncing back up to the middle of the field where Springer is waiting there, but perhaps playing a little conservatively. Now Rapid champion trying to get the one-on-one versus Myth, and he sails it in at the top shelf.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback. The Comets have been in this one the whole time. Methonian trying to get in on that one. Casey Scragg nowhere to be found as he's able to put that one home. I cannot stop recognizing how good Casey's cars look. Wow, great color scheme, great decal, and great goal there. It wasn't Casey, but it was Methonian. Off the kickoff, Rapid champion going the wrong way. Methonian burying that one home, and all the work the Comets have done for naught, as now it's the Rhinos who have the lead once again.
That's right. At 5-4 with a little over a minute remaining, Methonian takes possession of the ball again. Methonian trying to get a pass to the center for KC, and it ends up coming back to him, but the shot is not on target. The Rhinos unrelenting in their power, in their onslaught rather, as Methonian pushed more pressure on the ball. Now it's up to KC. And we're back in the Comets' possession. Rapid champion trying to keep the ball away, and he manages to get the demo. KC dribbling it back out, and getting it past to the middle. KC picking possession back up. A high bounce off the ceiling. This could be a shot. I think it's a little high.
That's it.
No, it's in.
Great job by Casey there, not letting the ball touch the ground. He goes up for that volley. Perfect parabola, as Casey's algebra teacher would be proud. Puts that one on the perfect line to get that one into the goal. And a little insurance goal here. Rhinos certainly comfortable being up one.
Oh, but
it feels so much better to be up two.
That insurance is going to count for a lot with shots like that coming out from the Comets. And Casey now trying to push the ball back out to Methonian, as we've seen him do quite a few times. The Comets maintain possession, but now it's right back to KC for the double touch.
Great job by Casey there. He's getting involved in lots of areas in this game. Only his second goal, but his stat line, 3 assists, 3 saves, and 5 shots. That MVPR gonna be pretty good for the Rhinos, not only in this game, but in this series. Comets doing a better job of being competitive in this one, but you would have to think the Rhinos probably feel totally in control after game 1 and game 2.
Oh yeah, and ending it after the, don't call it a comeback, but the Comets going for a 3-point drive to equalize the score, only to get beaten out by the Rhinos with 3 goals of their own right back at them. That's tough to play in, you know.
It definitely is. We alluded to in the pregame that Comets were going to need to steal some games away from the Rhinos to hopefully get them back close to 500, but this series going the wrong way for them. The Rhinos, as they have this entire season so far, have just been dominating and taking games. Uh, so that's kind of what our viewers at home kind of expected from the Rhinos in this one. The Comets definitely looking more competitive in game two. As we said, they were able to come back and make that one competitive before, Rhinos took a big lead at the end. I wouldn't be surprised if Comets are able to come back and maybe steal one from the Rhinos.
Yeah, and stealing one can make a big difference. In a game three, to get the momentum swinging the other way, that could be all it takes to really readjust the mindset of all the players.
Certainly.
This one's going right to Springer against two Rhinos,
Ooh.
but now Rapid Champion trying to turn the ball back around. And here it comes to him in the corner. He's got the dribble against Mythonian. He pops it up high. He picks up some boost before going in for a center. And now it's Springer coming up for the high angle. Not quite able to get a shot on target from there. Now KC trying to push the ball off the wall. He's past one. He's almost past Rapid, but Rapid is able to stay in the play and challenge the possession. Springer, again, able to contest the shot and keep the ball clear. Now this one's going back to the Rhinos. This is dangerous. Rapid's going back there, and he lobs the ball clear, but it ends up going right back to Myth, who's able to read it on the wall. KC pushing it back in. We're seeing a lot of back and forth. A few whiffs coming out as both teams are trying to line up these big lob shots.
Yeah, Comets doing a really good job trying to create those offensive scoring opportunities, and I have noticed the Comets have had two really good passes that they just weren't able to finish on. Yeah, that led to a scoring opportunity for the Rhinos, and as fans of the Rhinos will know, the Rhinos don't miss those. And that touch by Casey, open goal, he puts it home right in the center of the goal. A minute and a half passed in this one. The Rhinos able to thwart the Comets' offensive chances and take the early lead. We might have had some miscommunication there by the Comets, as it looks like someone forgot to go for kickoff. Luckily, it hasn't cost them, at least not yet. But here we are again, Rhinos in control of the ball.
Mythonian gets the center up, and Casey's able to beat Springer to it.
Oh no.
Mythonian dunking the ball in over Rapid Champion off of Rapid's own touch, no less.
Yeah, sometimes you just get in those situations where you're not exactly sure what's happening and you just kind of scramble. And that's what happened to Rapid Champion there. He didn't quite know what to do to keep that ball out, so he just kind of flipped. Good save there by Springer. Yeah, the Comets just kind of need to reset themselves.
Here comes another shot, though.
No. Great goal there to sneak that one through. The Comets just kind of falling apart, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a lot of great patience. Mythonian kind of saw the ball coming there. He was waiting, and it wasn't a rushed shot. He waited for the ball to come to him and bounced it past the defender. Now Mythonian playing the ball off his backboard to get a big clear, and it's right back to him. Rapid putting it up, going for a second touch to lob it over Casey, but he doesn't quite touch it until the second bounce. Mythonian with another shot, doesn't get the second touch on it after Rapid clears it away. And now Rapid and Springer trying to make a play here.
I really like what the Rhinos are doing. They realize that they're in a really dominant position, up 3 goals past halftime, and there was an opportunity there where Casey could have cut on the ball and tried to force the offense, but instead he took boost and took a long rotation around to make sure that his team was settled on the defensive end. Rhinos, not only a highly talented team and high potent offense, but they are a smart team, and that's what makes them so deadly. Is once they're in a good situation, they can make themselves successful, and once they have an opportunity to attack, they do. Mythonian saw that. Rapid Champion pushed back for boost, which gave him a lot of time to dribble and make the Comets pay. They did, as Rhinos are up in game 3, 4-0.
Yeah.
Make that
And there's a kickoff goal. That last one, Casey managed to make the save and the clear from the near post of his net, and just left Mythonian with the open shot. Did a great job keeping the ball clear there. And I've got to wonder, we saw a couple of weird kickoffs, if there is a connection error on one of the Comets players right now that might be affecting things somewhat.
Yeah, that would certainly explain their performance. I would think the Comets, the Rhinos, very good team, but I know the Comets are very competitive as well, so I wasn't expecting, a scoreline quite like this, but if they were having maybe connection issues or computer problems or control issues, that might explain away the scoreline.
Now Casey put in the shot. It's up in the corner.
Wow.
And it goes right over the defender, nails it in on the right side of the net.
Yeah, Rhinos, I was thinking, have we had a Balls Play of the Week nominee in this game yet? And honestly, no. The Rhinos not doing anything flashy, but they're just being so dominant. They're making every goal look so easy. This team is going to be a team to reckon with in the playoffs, and they don't even do it in, highlight reel fashion. They are down to business and, just get the job done.
Well, like you said, without a Play of the Week nominee from these series so far, I think we could easily see some Stars of the Week, the way these stat lines have been going to the Rhinos.
That's very true. That's a very good point.
KC trying to keep the pressure up here. He takes the 50-50 in the corner, and the Comets double commit to keep it clear. Lucky for them, Mythonian's shot stays on the post, but he's able to get a pass back out to KC. KC again puts it up, and Mythonian's there to clean it up, but no, Springer stops it, only to get dunked on by KC in the aftermath.
I did check the scoreboard. Rapid Champion has a ping that is orange, which is a color you don't like to see. So when we look back in this one, that won't show on the record books, but I do want the record to show that is likely what is causing so many of the issues for the Comets. The Rhinos being dominant, check my math, but that's 13 shots on target.
And that one was a very near miss opportunity for the Comets. Now Myth playing it off the wall, puts it up to Springer. There's so little time left. Can Rapid get one goal in here? No, Casey keeps it clear. Time runs out, and the Rhinos win this one 7-0.
Yeah, the fans in the chat and the viewers at home, I know we're looking for the Comets to get a goal late there so we could do a 7-1 once again on this stream, but the fans are denied dominating performance by the Rhinos. Comets not asking for a server reset, so maybe the internet problems for Rapid Champion are resolved. I certainly hope for the Comets' sake that can be fixed, because you don't want to see a series not be competitive for reasons such as that.
Definitely. And you know what, at this point, even if the Rhinos, if the Comets don't sneak out a few wins here, I'd like to see them keep the goal differential down to 1 or 2 at least. These blowouts from the Rhinos are scary to witness.
Yeah, we've seen in seasons past that the goal differential does matter when it comes to playoff standings and playoff seeding. So the Rhinos definitely helping their chances to get one of those top seeds. But regardless of the playoff standings, you still
a shot!
Oh, it was so close. You still just want, your team to always be competitive in any matchup. And I know this kind of hurts the feelings of everyone involved in the Comets franchise to see a dominating performance like this on stream. So you hope that they can turn this around quickly, but it is the Rhinos that are continuing to dominate. What can't they do? They are scoring at will, it seems like.
Yeah, and turning it around, here comes Mythonian with the power slide to take the shot on the open net. Now Myth and Grand Champion getting it up. Kind of goes in Rapid Champion's favor as the ball bounces out to Springer on the corner. Springer able to keep it in the Rhinos zone for Rapid to push it back up. Myth trying to make a play, but Springer is there waiting for it. And Casey's able to get the ball back into his possession a little bit. A lot of back and forth going on right here. And maybe we're seeing the Comets push back once again. Can they equalize the scoreline and score a goal here early in the match so they don't have to do it late like the last time?
Yeah, and checking in on Rapid Champions ping, it does seem to be a lot better. And it proves it right there. What a dribble in the air. He gets 1, 2 touches in the air before even hitting the ground. That was incredible, and we were looking for a Balls Play of the Week nominee. That might be it. If you are a fan of the Comets or of Rapid Champion or just of, good Rocket League, make sure to clip that one and submit that play in the appropriate channels. Hashtag, I don't know what the hashtag is on Twitter, MLE POTW or Balls POTW. Just tag them all and we'll make sure that it gets into the correct place. Rapid Champion was kind of sideways there for a second. It looks like he has recovered now regardless. This game tied 1-1 and we have a competitive game on our hands, Jordan.
Oh yeah. Now Rapid trying to get the open net. It's bouncing over Casey. Casey can't make the touch, but neither can Springer. Rapid pushing it back up in the middle. Casey's got the awkward angle, but he's able to sneak it out and under the attackers. Possibly scoring a goal here? No, it hits the post. And suddenly it looks like a competitive match.
It does. The Comets are back to what fans of their franchise are kind of looking for. Can Springer get the touch? No, but it's still very awkward for Casey. And it's going to be Rapid Champion have this touch. Can he bump Minthonian in the air? He can. Here comes the ball. Ooh, a mistouch by Springer, as I thought he might be able to hit that one in on target. But here comes KC. He is running like a rhino on the desert prairie.
Oh, no.
And that touch goes straight to Minthonian and in. The Rhinos live in deserts, don't they? Am I not mistaken?
Maybe the Sahara? I mean,
yes,
I'm not sure of that. The savannas?
Oh,
yeah, well,
yes,
the savannas is a jungle, right? Or we'll check the geography another time. KC backflipping to make the touch, but he doesn't quite get it. Now Springer try and bring it to the middle. Rapid is there to defend the net, but he ends up own goaling in a bounce that nobody could have foreseen.
Yeah, really great job there. As I always say, and I talk about this a lot on stream, your shot always doesn't have to be on target. It just has to put the defense in an awkward spot, and that was very awkward for the Comets there. Casey's shot actually goes off the backboard, but then it goes off the defense and in the goal. Nonetheless, the stat sheet still says that's a goal. And there's another one for Minthonian. The Rhinos back to their normal Rhino scoring pattern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and just like that, we had a tight game at 3-1, but at 1-1. And then the Rhinos have run away with it and left the Comets wondering what happened. Here comes Rapid, trying to keep it out, and Springer makes a touch. Casey's got time. He's stalling as he waits to bring it over the defender's head. And it's out to Myth. He hits it wide, but he's coming back to keep it away from Rapid. And Casey is there to make the clear. No. Springer, can he take advantage of the play? No. Rapid comes in and swoops the ball away from Springer. The Comets need to make a play to stay in it for Game 4. Minthonian pushing the ball back up, and here could be the Comets' chance. Minthonian is back, but it could be a 2-on-1, and the Rhinos are able to keep it clear. The Comets might see another goal on them now. It's back to Casey, but he's facing the wrong way. He half flips and puts it up to the corner. And the ball's bouncing back towards Methonian again. This possession from the Rhinos is incredible.
Ooh, almost had a good cheeky play there by the Rhinos to pass it off the butt end of the car. I hope that's safe for MLE. Gaming Bear, don't ban me. But the Rhinos understanding the situation. You know, they have had a lot of offensive pressure, but in this situation, they really just need to play keep away and keep the Comets from scoring. The Comets more at full strength now that Rapid Champions ping issues have been seemingly resolved. That's not going to stop them. They're just going to keep throwing the ball at the goal. 8 shots in this one. 5 of them have gone in. The Comets only able to get 2 shots. The Rhinos absolutely dominating again in Game 4.
And what impressed me is that Methonian was definitely going for the shot there. And even though he doesn't make it, the ball goes right where KC needs to be. And KC's able to secure it. 5-1. This game is all but over. Can the Rhinos score one more? No.
Well,
maybe. Oh, it's still up.
Interesting touch there. That ball's going to have to bounce up. It's going to hit the ground right there. Some may call it luck. I call it Rhino magic. And, you know, you make your own magic, as they say. And the Rhinos are doing everything to make this game magical for their franchise and their fans. Game 4, another victory for the Rhinos. I haven't been keeping track of the goal total, but it has to be Rhinos a lot. Comets, not very many. And I mean that in the kindest of sense. Comets doing the best they can, but the Rhinos, as Chad have said, the Rhinos are OP.
Yeah, the Rhinos doing a great job taking control of the ball, keeping the possession, and putting shots on the net one after the other. Like you said, I think that their score line in one of the games was 7. I think it might have been in another one also.
Wow.
Here in this game, they had I think it was 10 shots to the Comets 2. So we definitely need to see the Comets putting the aggression on and being ready to fight back on the clears.
Certainly, the Comets are going to have one more chance to do it. And the best way to win a game is to get a goal early. And the Comets have done it. I want to point out Springer wearing the Bob's Ramen banner at Neo Tokyo. Could that be more appropriate?
That might be what's doing it for him there.
I hope Deli is watching, because I know if Deli is watching.
Oh, what's this though?
At that. And there is not a better way to make up for an early goal than scoring a kickoff goal on the very next kickoff. Casey, no, with Donovan. Their cards are very similar.
That was some redirect. That could be a Balls play of the week right there.
It was. You have to shout out Balls Guarana. Thanks again for being a sponsor of our play of the week. Weekly, they send a free case of Balls Guarana to the winner of our player of the week. You can nominate players by clipping a play in a official stream on MLE Esports GG or on an affiliate stream. Really close scoring opportunity there by the Rhinos. So now it's going to be the Comets having a chance, and they do. Rapid Champion gets up and puts it home. My goodness, acrobatic play.
Methonian going for such a close shot. It's denied by the post, and to see it turned around on him like that, that's got to be awful to witness. Could this be the game where the Rhinos drop one and the Comets are able to secure a win?
Yeah, no cast.
Rapid Champion goes past. Oh. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I was about to say no casting bias here, but you want to see the Comets take one. They had a scoring opportunity by the wayside, a missed touch. Casey up to Methonian for the easy 1-2. And just like that, the Comets had a lead and they lose it. We're back tied, not where the Comets want to be.
Methonian gets the clear out, and the ball comes right back to him off the wall. I don't think he's going to be fast enough to make the shot here, but he can get a dangerous pass off.
Oh, no. I thought that one was going to be costly for the Comets, but it was not. Comets doing a good job retreating back on defense. If they can turn on this one, they might have a scoring opportunity. Again, you have to ask yourselves, are the Comets pushing too far on offense and they're leaving their defense too vulnerable?
Yeah, it's a late turn, an early turn, something like that. You leave the goal open. The Rhinos have put it in again and again. You do not want to leave them with the ball and no defender. Off the kickoff, Methonian slams it in. We've seen, I think that was the second kickoff goal we saw from the Rhinos.
Yeah.
The first of the game was from the Comets. The Comets have put on 2 goals so far. This could be a higher scoring game than some of the other ones.
It certainly is. Fundamentals. We're in Champ League. You expect to see, high quality plays. But so often the fundamentals, you can't forget those. And we've seen 3 kickoff goals in this series, or just in this game rather. You shouldn't
This is dangerous.
have to worry about committing those. Can Casey get the double? He can't. Methonian is there to clean it up. Casey Craggs puts that one off the backboard. He was trying to put it in, but Methonian read it the whole way. Not sure what Comet player was trying to get across the face of the goal to make that one. It was very close, but Comets find themselves down big all of a sudden.
And here comes Methonian with the long ball out. He's trying to get a second touch on it. Ball's bouncing off the post. Will it come back to KC? No, Methonian's there first.
No.
And KC finishes the goal with a dunk over Rapid.
Yeah, we were hoping that this was going to be the competitive game from the Comets. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to. So we do have to clear something up. Someone asked in chat, how did he get a topper on the Batmobile? Well, not a Batmobile. I can't think of what the name of that car is.
I believe that's the Mantis.
That is the Mantis. So it's a Batmobile in disguise. I don't know if they have the same hitbox or not. But it does look very similar, and I will say, it is one of my favorite and most iconic cars in all of MLE. Casey wearing the Rhino.
Oh no!
Where's my Casey? Where are my balls? I need a can of balls in my hand right now because I am very thirsty. Casey Craig with the air dribble and putting that one in. Great shot. My goodness, the Rhinos, they're gonna win a championship.
7-2. The Rhinos have done it again and again, and here, 8 goals just like that. The Rhinos showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
No. The Rhinos, when everyone goes to the water cooler on Monday in the MLE office, they are going to be talking about the Champ League Rhinos because I know that they were up in the top, if not the top team on the MLE power rankings. But this is something else. This is a statement, not only going 5-0, but doing so in dominating fashion.
I've got to wonder if we end up seeing a matchup between the Wolves and the Rhinos. The way that they're both playing on stream tonight, I've got to wonder who's going to blow the other one out in a big upset, because I don't know if they play close games the way that these two teams have been going at it.
Now that is a very good point. The Wolves in the blue division and the Rhinos in the orange conference, blue conference and orange conference. So the only time they would match up is in the
championships
finals. Now that would be a game that I would again pay lots of money to view because I know that would be very competitive. There are other good teams that have been dominating so far in Champ League. You have to recognize the Knights, you have to recognize the Bulls and the Sharks, the Demo, the Lightning. There are so many good teams out there. The Hive, 19-6 going into this week. The Knights, 20-5. The Jets even 19-6-9. So many good teams. This playoff series is going to be absolutely crazy because there are so many teams in Champ League that are capable of having these great performances.
Yeah, and again, Methonian is able to make a Nice save a while back to create another
Yeah.
opportunity to score for his team. The Rhinos now with 16 shots on net in this game.
Oh my gosh.
There's another one, but it's
Yeah.
denied by the post. Rapid trying to stay in the play, but Casey brings the ball right past him.
And I do want to point out, just so everyone at home is aware, Rapid Champions ping again has been hit or miss in this game. It's green currently, but I have seen it be red. So I don't want people to think that, you know, this is exactly what the comments will look like normally. I know that you have to put an asterisk on this game because Rapid Champion has had some internet problems in this one.
Yeah, and we're seeing his ping spike from orange to red and back to green all the time. Casey on the kickoff, but Springer's able to sneak it past him. It goes right to Methonian, though. Methonian with an open net for the double touch. No, the post,
Wow.
but Casey is right there to finish it out.
Rhinos, not really much to say. You are just seeing an onslaught of Rhinos shots and Rhinos goals. I hope that their opponents, their future opponents, are in this stream because they can, you know, scout and maybe try to learn a thing or two about the Rhinos. But what are you going to do to stop them? They're playing so fast. The rotations are so clean. All their touches seem to be going either directly to their teammate or directly into the goal. And they're doing a great job on defense as well. Less than 12 seconds in this one. Rapid Champion again having computer internet issues as his car just driving back and forth on the wall. That probably has a lot to do with the outcome of this series, but you have to give credit for the Rhinos dominating performance in a clean 5-0 sweep against the Comets.
With, I think that the smallest score line in any of the games was 3. I don't think I've ever seen that in a full 5-game series before. Maybe before my day, I'm sure it had to have happened, but on stream, to win every game by more than 3 points, what a performance from the Rhinos. I'm sure that we're going to see some stars in the week from possibly Methonian, possibly Casey as well. There can only be 3, but their MVPR has to be so high the way they've played these games.
Yeah, MLE, known for its great community, but definitely a competitive league. And Methonian and KC did not take their foot off the gas pedal in that one, getting lots of points, lots of high numbers in every stats category in that one. So I am interested to see their MVPRs in that one because I think we definitely, as you were saying, saw some stars of the week. So the headline from this one, the Rhinos defeating the Comets and dominating factions. We saw a lot of dominating series in this one, Jordak. Give us some final parting words from this one.
Well, thank you to our sponsors. We've got Balls Guarano, we've got Humble Bundle. I think there's one more I'm missing.
Power A
controllers. Absolutely. We've got so many great sponsors on board helping us bring our stream to you. We've got some really cool stuff going on in the MLE community with new logos coming out. There's also the merch store. There we go. I've got my Shadow shirt representing.
Hey, I need to pick up one.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in our league. It's a pleasure to be here on stream with you, ZB.
Absolutely.
And to all our viewers, I hope you guys have a good night. Any MLE players who are watching, good luck in the next series that you're going to be partaking in 4-mans. Whatever you do, good luck ranking up.
And don't forget, there are more streams tomorrow night on twitch.tv/MLE Esports GG.
That's
the
right.
AL Sharks and the Bulls, the PL Ducks and the Knights, and the AL Lightning and the Foxes. The festivities begin at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. So definitely don't miss out on that one.
All right. And with that, good night to you, ZB. Good night to you, viewers. Good night to all. I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Jordak. See ya.